Hey everyone, so this is me taking it easy. I have a story for all you guys. Basically, the past few days have been interesting, I guess you could say, in the week of Thanksgiving, and I went Black Friday shopping with a couple of friends. And something really hit me about recovery that I want to talk about because I think it's really important to address, and it's something, obviously, when you find out what it is, it's like been on my mind, and like I really like I haven't had the chance to really talk about it yet, and it was kind of like really scary. So this is me putting it out there and seeing what your guys' comments are. I don't know. Just really, it's like I have like time right now before I go back to sleep. Basically, all I've done since Friday is sleep, drink, eat, and watch Gilmore Girls. That is basically my life right now. Friday, I was shopping with friends. Did a lot of wonderful shopping. I had like a great time. So if any of you guys happen to be watching this, I did have a good time with you. But after after we were shopping, we were leaving, and I was supposed to be driving, and because we had all come in my car, and my one friend, she was like, Michelle, are you okay to drive? Because obviously we had been shopping for 8 hours, and we had gotten up at like 3:30 in the morning, and she just wanted to make sure, and I was like, no. And that was like really shocking, the fact that I straight out said no, that I couldn't drive. Because like I wasn't feeling really well. I was feeling what I thought to be exhausted. And basically they decided that my friend would drive the car, and we started to head out to the car. And then when we got to the door, I said I couldn't go any further because I had been asking them to slow down because I was just like really tired, I thought. And so they stopped, and I leaned against a pillar, and two of them went to go get the car, and then two more of them went to go get me something to eat because I was starving, right? And so I was standing there leaning against the pillar when my one friend came over, and she's like, "Oh, like Michelle, are you okay?" And I was like, "No." And there was like me and my friends there, right? And then there were these three guys who like I didn't know them, but like everybody else knew them, so like I kind of pretended I knew them, you know. But the one guy, I don't know his name, he was like, "You're turning purple, like you're turning blue." And they pointed at my hands and they started freaking out, and I said, "Guys, can you lift up my hand and show me, because I can't even lift my arm right now." So they lifted up my hand, and I looked at my hand, and it like up to like here, it was completely like a purple blue color. And it was really scary because it wasn't that, oh, I'm cold type of purple blue. It was like really, really scary blue. Um, and so I could feel my heart pick up a little bit, and I started to like cave forward. And then I asked my friend, who was now holding me up at this point, if she could help me to the floor. And like one of the guys came over and they were helping me. And as they helped me to the ground, I collapsed into their arms, fully conscious the whole time, but my body became dead weight, and I like couldn't move. Like they literally lied me down on the ground, and a bunch of nurses and doctors were shopping nearby, and they ran over to make sure everything was okay. They had them elevate my feet, support my head, etc. And then my friends, meanwhile, get back from A, getting me a pretzel, and B, what's it called, getting the car, and now I'm like on the ground, unable to move. I have mall security above me, like all these people are congregating, like, and so they called the ambulance to come, and the EMT guy asked me it. Well, he didn't ask. He kind of said if I could stand up, then and like walk, then I could leave with my friends. And I told him that I couldn't move because I was lying on the ground and I felt so weak. And like my friend was holding my feet, and I was just, she had them like very solid in her like legs. She was kneeling down, and I just was convinced that they were falling. And I kept asking her like, are you sure my legs aren't going to fall? Like it was just crazy. Um, but she had them and they didn't fall. And when the EMT gave me that dilemma, I said, I can't stand up. So they put me on the stretcher and took me in the ambulance to the hospital. And then part of it was just really crazy getting there. And like for me, like I was lying in the, what's it called? I was lying in the ambulance, and I had my head like down like this because I like the guy was sitting over here, but like I couldn't even like move my neck like straight. Like it, that was even too much because I was so weak. Um, when I got to the hospital, they put me on an IV. They chalked it up to severe dehydration and exhaustion, and basically just waited for the IV to go through me, and then like sent me on my way, saying just to take care of myself. And since then, I have, like I said, slept and eat and drink and repeat, basically. I think I said this, I'm not sure. I've slept 29 hours. It's like noon on Sunday now. And this, by the time that I got home, it was close to like 6 on Friday. So like 29 hours since then. Also, I've had over 80 ounces of water, and this is somebody who doesn't drink very well, and like, yeah, I've got my, actually I have it right here, my little recovery glass. The Sharpie's coming off of it, but, like, wrote a little note to myself, and like, yeah, I've just been, like, living off this. And just, like, eating and taking it easy, and doing nothing. But the one thing that really hit me, like, was how horrible this disease is and how it will go and attack anyone, because I wasn't actively like restricting or engaging in any like symptoms the way that I had been in the past. I thought I was doing okay. Like I didn't really think much about it, although I had had a little struggle eating breakfast Friday morning, but I didn't think that it would end like that, that I would end up in the hospital on an IV. And like the one thing that really hit me is you can't take a day off from recovery. You have to constantly fight and constantly work, because this illness will creep up and it will try and get you whenever it can. And like the one thing that I think really, really hits me is just like, I always thought it was one of those things that you'd see in documentaries, and like, you know, you had to be like 5 pounds, but like this disease doesn't care. It won't not touch you because you're not a twig, or because you've been symptom-free for so long. Like my one friend said, you've come this far, but you still have far to go, because you have to dedicate yourself to recovery every single day. And I think that's like, it's really, really important to remember that, and just think that like your health has to be the first thing. And I'm kind of learning that like I have to take care of myself always. It's not a once and done deal. It's every day I wake up and I'm dedicated. And so I think it was just a big shocker for me, and like some of my friends too who were there with me. It was just like a really scary thing. Obviously not anticipated. But I wanted to update you guys and let you know what was going on. Right now I'm still really tired, and I think I'm actually going to go to sleep. Why not get more sleep? Yay. But the one productive thing that I did today, if I was to do anything productive, was I painted my nails. So if you guys want to look at my nails, they look really pretty. I guess this is a color that I got. It's like a tealish color. Yay. It turned out really good. But anyway, that's the one productive thing I did today, was paint my nails. So, yes. But anyway, this was my update for you guys, and just wanted to leave that little message with you, some food for thought, to not underestimate this disease, and that it can strike at any time. It doesn't care if you're 5 pounds or 500, it will come and try and take over your life. So, okay, that's it, guys. I will talk to you soon. I'm still loving my recovery tattoo. Whoever, I forget who it is, but I just was reading comments. Whoever said it looks like a T, the T looks like a cross, that's actually a really interesting interpretation. Like sorry, I'm looking at my tattoo now. I didn't think about that, but that is so valid. Yeah. Guys, my tattoo's almost healed. It's feeling so good. It's like raised, but like what happens is it like scabs over and then it like peels off. But like it's starting to like heal, and like I'm excited. But anyway, excited with this. Okay, well, with the cuckoo clock going, I am going to get going, and thank you guys for all of your love and support, everybody I've talked to on Facebook and stuff. Love you guys so much. Bye!